Oh, you're really good tonight. You know, this is the most outrageous spectacle I've ever witnessed, ever. There's only one thing I wish. I sure gotta pee. And this ain't nowhere to go. I believe we're gonna go up the country a little bit right now.
From August 15th to 18th, 1969, one of the largest music festivals of all time happened in Bethel, New York. 32 bands performed as over 500,000 people gathered on Max Yusgar's 600-acre dairy farm for a weekend that would go down in history as one of the most defining events of the hippie culture. It all started when John Roberts, heir to a pharmaceutical fortune, and his friend Joel Rosenman were looking for ways to turn their money into more money. They placed an ad in the New York Times saying, "Young men with unlimited capital looking for interesting, legitimate investment opportunities and business propositions." Artie Kornfeld and Mike Lang replied to this ad with an idea to build a recording studio and a retreat for rock musicians in Woodstock, New York, where Bob Dylan and other musicians already lived. To hopefully raise money for this idea, the group organized a 3-day rock concert, originally intended to be 2 days, for 50,000 people. So they went to work, organizing the event at an industrial park in nearby Wallkill, New York. They printed tickets, $7 for 1 day, $13 for 2 days, or $18 for 3 days, which could be purchased by mail order or at selected stores. They also organized hiring musicians for the event, security, bathrooms, gates, and food. It turned out that the citizens of Wallkill did not want a bunch of drugged-out hippies in their town, and so the town passed a law to ban the concert from the vicinity on July 2nd, 1969. The organizers panicked, stores refused to sell any more tickets, and the negotiations with the musicians became precarious. 1.5 months before the festival was to take place, a new location was found. Max Yusgar offered up his 600-acre dairy farm in Bethel, New York. Luckily, not too many people had started demanding their refunds yet. Change of venue set back their plans. Concession stands, parking lots, and the stage, the performers' pavilion, and the children's playground all got late starts and were barely finished in time for the opening. A few things, like ticket booths and gates, were never finished. As the event grew nearer, more problems arose. The estimate of 50,000 people grew to over 200,000 people. The organizers tried to find more toilets, water, and food, but were forced to plan a backup of airlifting and rice if the food ran out. Then, there was a last-minute ban of off-duty police officers working in the Woodstock Festival. It turned out the officers were only intended for security around the gates. On the 13th of August, 2 days before the event, 50,000 people began camping near the stage to get good spots. They simply walked through the huge gaps in the fence without paying. The organizers could not get that many people to leave, and they couldn't prevent anyone else from just walking in, so the festival became a free event. This caused the organizers to lose a lot of money. Also, the fact that it was now a free event caused over 1 million people to start heading for Bethel. Police had to turn away many cars because there were simply too many people entering the area. An estimated 500,000 people actually made it to Woodstock, but nobody planned for that many people. Highways all around the area became parking lots as people abandoned their cars and walked up to 20 miles to get into the festival. The musicians had to be flown in by helicopter to get through the crowd. Despite everything that went wrong, the festival started almost exactly on time. On Friday night, the 15th of August, Richie Havens officially opened the festival. Bands like Sweetwater, Joan Baez, and other folk artists also played on that night. The next day around noon on Saturday, the musicians started up again with Quill and continued to Sunday morning around 9. Psychedelic bands continued to play throughout the day, including Santana, Janis Joplin, The Grateful Dead, and The Who. The festival began to wind down on Sunday as most of the crowd left to get home for work the next day. Only 150,000 people stayed Sunday night. The last musician to play at Woodstock was Jimi Hendrix, who finished his set early on Monday morning when the crowd was down to just 25,000 people. It is said that Jimi Hendrix's rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner was the single greatest moment of Woodstock. After everything was over, the total cost of the festival added up to $2.6 million, leaving the organizers with a debt of over $1 million and over 70 lawsuits. Luckily, the movie created about Woodstock, released in 1979, grossed over $50 million worldwide, which gave some financial relief to the organizers. After all was said and done, they were still about $100,000 in debt. There were 2 babies born at Woodstock and 4 miscarriages. Surprisingly, only 3 people died, one of a heroin overdose, one of a ruptured appendix, and 1 person was accidentally run over by a tractor. 68 doctors and 36 nurses treated about 6,000 patients. There was 1 case of pneumonia, 1 diabetic coma, and over 400 bad acid trips, causing 3 tracheotomies to be performed. Despite the 30-minute lines for water and the at least hour-long waits for the toilets, the festival was a huge success. Lots of drugs, sex, nudity, great musicians, and mud created by the rain went on to establish one of the most famous events of the 1960s.
Well, come on, all of you big, strong men. Uncle Sam needs your help again. Got himself in a terrible jam way down yonder in Vietnam. Put down your books and pick up a gun. We're gonna have a whole lot of fun. And it's 1, 2, 3. What are we fighting for? Don't ask me, I don't give a damn. The next stop is Vietnam. And it's 5, 6, 7. Open up the pearly gates. Well, there ain't no time to wonder why. We're all gonna die. Now come on, Wall Street, don't be slow. I man, this is war a go-go. There's plenty good money to be made, supplying the army with the tools of the trade. Just hope and pray that if they drop the bomb, they drop it on the Viet Cong. And it's 1, 2, 3. What are we fighting for? Don't ask me, I don't give a damn. The next stop is Vietnam. And it's 5, 6, 7. Open up the pearly gates. Well, ain't no time to wonder why. We're all gonna die. Now come on, generals, let's move fast. Your big chance is here at last. Now you can go out and get those reds, cause the only good commie is one that's dead. And you know that peace can only be one when you're blowing while the kingdom comes. Sing it! 1, 2,